Namaste, welcome to my channel. Today I have a hands-free yoga class for you. It's going to be fun and challenging. You don't have to have an injury to enjoy this class. If you do have an injury, make sure you modify and maybe miss out any wrist actions that we might do. You can also miss out any arm actions if you have an injury that's higher up on the arm. But otherwise, just have fun with the transitions and see how you get on. It's all about challenging ourselves, taking a little step out of our comfort zones and trying to be a little bit playful with our flows and a bit creative. So we're going to start off by tuning into the body. So come into a nice comfortable seat, take the tops of your hands to your knees, close your eyes and just tune into your breath. Bring all your awareness to your breath, to the sensations of your body. Starting off breathing naturally, relaxing your shoulders. And then start to engage a nice deep inhale and a really long exhale. Keep your breath in and out of your nose today if possible. And then we're going to start to drop the head to the left with the eyes still closed. And start to take some neck rolls. Exhale as you come down towards your chest. Inhale as you roll to the other side. Keep going and follow the breath. Now drop your head to the left, extend your right arm out to the side and just take the fingertips down towards the ground, creating some extra tension, getting deeper into that stretch. Bring that right hand back to the knee. Take a circle over to the other shoulder. Rest the head to the right. Extend through the left arm. Spread the fingers and draw them down towards the mat. Keeping your breath nice and deep. Relax that hand over towards your knee. Draw your head to center. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Exhale out the mouth. Let's begin. So we're going to start off by awakening the core. Let's come into our boat pose. So just bring your hands either behind your knees for some support if needed, or just take them alongside you. This is already just awakening the body, already playing around with no hands. And then draw your feet together, allow your knees to open, coming into our butterfly pose. Lean forwards if you have the flexibility, or stay up straight. Come on back, boat pose. You can even extend your legs if you like, or keep them bent. Back to our butterfly, exhale. Take a big inhale. And exhale back to your boat. Let's take one more. Exhale down. Back to your boat. And back into your butterfly. From your butterfly, take a little stretch over towards the left. Side body stretch, try to keep your sit bones on the ground. And then come on over to the right. Tilt your chest ever so slightly towards the sky. And then back to center. Raise this right leg, plant it down, raise the left leg and plant it over the top. Coming into this position, we're going to take a twist. So wrap this left arm around your right leg and look behind you. Release, we're going to lift the top leg up, plant it down and lift the opposite leg, plant it over the top. Coming back into our twist. So taking our right arm, wrapping it round the left leg and take your twist, close your eyes. Back to center, raise the top leg and plant it out to the side, open the other leg, plant it out to the side. So we're in a wide-legged straddle now. You can just stay up tall if you're a little bit less flexible, or you can find some movement. Maybe take your hands to your heart center in prayer, just to try not to use your hands in any way. Engage your feet so your toes are facing the sky. Just finding some rolls from side to side. Warming up through the body here. You can always add a bend to your knees if you need to. Come towards the right leg, maybe lean forwards over the leg just a little. And then back to center, twist to the left. Lean over the left leg. Come on up, back to center. Draw the left leg to the center, raise the right and draw that to the center. Coming back into our boat pose. I'm going to go from a side view, so stay in your boat, take deep breaths. And then draw your feet down hip distance and rock yourself up. We're going to inhale, raise to mountain. Squeeze your glutes, reach your arms. Exhale, down, fold. If you don't have an injury, interlace your fingers behind your back. Allow them to fall over your head. Or you can take a ragdoll by gripping onto each elbow and hanging heavy. Finding a rock forwards and back. Or stretching the shoulders if that's what you want to do. Inhale, halfway lift, look forwards. Exhale, down. Bend at the knees. Take your chair pose. Squeeze your glutes, hug your knees towards each other. And then sit down, taking your boat pose. Hug your belly button back. Let's find that movement again. Roll forwards, plant your feet, come up to mountain. Exhale the hands to your side body and find your forward fold. Put your hands wherever you like. Ragdoll or shoulder stretch. Deepen the breath. Bend at the knees if you need. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, fold, bend your knees and draw yourself into your chair pose. Sinking the hips down, knees in line with your, have a look, knees in line with your hips. Hands up to the sky or in prayer at your heart center. And then sit all the way down, boat pose. You can always roll out the wrists in your boat pose if they're not injured. And then find that movement and that sequence one last time. Plant the feet, roll forwards, come up to mountain, hands reach to the sky. Exhale down. Start to fold from the hips. Forward fold. With or without your shoulder stretch. Hug your belly button back. Inhale, half lift, look forwards. Fold. And sit back as if you're sitting on a chair, chair pose. Come all the way up to mountain this time and draw your hands down to the side body. Coming up off of the left leg, option 1 is to hold your knee towards your chest. Use your hands or no hands. Option 2, more intermediate, you can extend the leg. Find some balance. And then step back for your high lunge. Back heel is off the ground, bend into the front knee. Hands at heart center or all the way to the sky. You can always take a Kali Mudra, interlacing your fingertips with your pointer fingers facing up to the sky. Open up, warrior 2. Keeping that front leg nice and bent. Back heel is now on the ground. Look beyond your right fingertips. Bend a little more into the front knee. Take this right hand to the knee. Start to straighten the leg. Trikonasana, triangle pose. You can always slide the hand a little further down. Maybe even just place the fingertips lightly on the ground. No hands, remember. No cheating, if you can. Start to bend into the front knee and keep this right hand down towards the ground without touching the floor. Coming into our extended side angle. Pushing that knee a little further open. Hold this. Back into your warrior 2. You can roll out your wrists if that feels good. And then face forwards for your high lunge. Step into your mountain. Inhale, reach the sky. Exhale, arms down to your side. Taking it over to the other side. Lift up through the right leg, draw it towards your chest. Option 1, you can always hold the knee. Option 2, you can let go. Option 3, more intermediate, you can extend. And then slowly draw that knee behind you, that leg behind you, and step into your high lunge. Your hips are facing forwards, your back heel is off the ground. Hands at heart center and pray, or take your Kali Mudra up to the sky. Open up, warrior two. Look beyond the left fingertips. Left hand to the left knee. Start to straighten the left leg. Right arm goes up to the sky. Maybe slide the hand down the leg. Try not to plant the fingertips onto the ground, only lightly touch if you have the flexibility. Taking some deep breaths into your side body. Start to bend into the front knee, keeping your fingertips touching the ground. Press that knee open into your extended side angle. Squeeze your glutes, hug your belly back. Come on up, warrior two. Look beyond the left fingertips. Roll out your wrists if that feels good. And this time straighten the front leg. Have your toes facing forward, your toes slightly in, heels slightly out. We're going to bend from the hips into our wide-legged forward fold. You can always take your hands to your hips or just allow them to drop down towards your ankles. Maybe even take a grip of the ankles. Hang heavy. Bend your knees as much as you like. And now slowly add a little bend to your knees. We're going to slowly roll all the way up to standing. Open up to warrior two. Come into your high lunge. And step to the top of your mat for your mountain pose. Draw your hands down your body. And then fold. Folding from the hips, forward fold. Hang nice and heavy in your ragdoll. Grabbing onto each elbow, rock a little yes, maybe a little no. Inhale, half lift, look forwards. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way to standing. Raising this left leg up towards your chest. Bending down. Coming into your chair, a one-legged chair. Squeeze your knees together. So we've got that left foot lifted out, maybe parallel to the mat. Squeezing it towards your glute. And now pull it back and raise it to the sky just a little. And then come on back up. Draw the knee to your chest. Bend down, knees touch. One-legged chair. Perhaps draw that leg behind you, reach it up towards the sky. Well done. Last time, draw knee to knee. Bend the knee up towards your chest. This is a challenge. Knee to knee, come on down, bend into the leg. One-legged chair. And then draw that foot up towards the sky. And then from here, draw your knee back towards the other knee. Give it a squeeze. Come on up, draw your knee towards your chest. Back down, step into your mountain and exhale, fold. Coming into your forward fold, you can bend your knees if you need to. Hang heavy in your ragdoll once again. Coming back to the breath. Inhale, half lift, look forwards. Exhale, fold, and then roll your spine into your mountain. Hands come up, reach up, exhale them to your side body. Repeating that challenging sequence on the other side. Lift up through this right knee, draw it to your chest. Bend into the bottom leg. Draw knee to knee, squeeze them together. Keep those right toes lifted up towards your bum. Now take the knee away from the standing leg and raise the foot up towards the sky. Squeeze your glute. Draw knee back to knee. Come back up to standing and draw your knee towards your belly. It's okay if you lose balance and fall out. Coming back down, bend into the bottom leg. Knee to knee, one-legged chair. Squeeze. And then draw those toes up towards the sky of the right leg. Knee to knee, one-legged chair. Come back up and draw your knee towards your chest. Last one, you've got this. Knee to knee, one-legged chair. Squeeze. Draw the foot back up towards the sky. Knee to knee, your bum may be burning. You've got this. Draw your knee back up towards your chest. And then into your mountain. Give both your legs a shake out. Well done. If you didn't manage, still well done. It's okay. You're trying. That was challenging. Give your arms a shake if they're not injured. And then inhale, hands to the sky, mountain. Exhale, fold from the hips, forward fold. Bend your knees if you need. Hang heavy and ragdoll or take a last shoulder stretch. By interlacing your fingers behind your head and letting them drop. Bend into the knees without using the hands. See if you can come on down into a seat. Come into your boat pose. Take your time getting there. And then draw your knees down to the ground, hip distance. And then start to roll your spine all the way down towards the mat. Just very lightly plant your hands on the ground. Just take a breather, draw the knees together, heel toe the feet as wide as your mat. Take a moment to come back to your breath. Now heel toe your feet in to hip distance. We're going to take bridge pose without the hands, so we're going to be pressing into the elbows instead of into the palms. So just have your hands facing up towards the sky as if you're a Barbie doll. And we're going to press the hips up. You might just want to wiggle your shoulder blades a little deeper behind you, a bit closer together. Hug your belly button back. Squeeze your glutes. And then slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. When you get to the bottom, we're going to lift back up. Inhale to rise. Raise your hips as high as you can. Belly back, keep your breath deep. Slowly lower down vertebrae by vertebrae. Extend your left leg long. Draw your right knee across your body for a twist. You can use your hand and take your gaze towards your right. Extend your right arm out to the side of you. Slowly roll out of your twist. Extend the right leg. Draw the left leg into a bent position and draw it across your body for your twist. You can keep your right hand planted on the knee. Open the left hand out to the side. Gaze to the left. Close your eyes and breathe. Slowly draw your knee back up towards the sky. Hug it towards your chest. Hug both of your knees up. You can give them a little squeeze. Coming back to the breath, deepen it. Hug your belly back. And then release your legs a little wider than hip distance. Your hands a few inches away from your body. Coming into your final pose, Savasana. I'll talk you through a body scan just to help you completely relax every muscle. Imagine the crown of your head relaxing, releasing, becoming heavier, moving down through the forehead and between the eyes, melting that space between the eyebrows, and that relaxation wrapping all the way around your eyelids, coming down through the cheeks, into the jaw, relaxing all the muscles. moving down through the neck and through the tops of the shoulders. Perhaps feel your shoulders become a little heavier, melting down towards the mat. Going down through the forearms and all the way into each and every finger. Becoming aware of that natural curve of the hands as they rest. Taking that relaxation all the way back up the arm and through the chest. Wrapping around the rib cage. Becoming aware of that gentle rise and fall of you as you inhale and exhale. Moving down into the belly, bringing awareness to that gentle rise and fall of the chest and the belly. And taking notice of how your belly feels like an empty space between your rib cage and your hips. Moving down into the hips, relaxing all the muscles. Imagining them opening up and relaxing even more. Moving down through the thighs, to the knees, through the calves and the shins, through the ankles and up the top of the bottom of the feet, and into each and every toe. Now imagine that relaxation just making its way all the way back up through every cell and every nerve ending of your body until it reaches the very top of your head. Taking a moment of silence together before we end our class. You can stay and meditate for as long as you like, or end your class with me by wiggling your fingertips and your toes, bringing life back into the body, and then rotating the ankles and the wrists in one direction. And then in the other. Take a big stretch up and over your head. And slowly, with the eyes closed throughout this process, move onto your side body. Take a big breath here. And then find your way into a comfortable seated position. Any seat of your choice. Bring your hands to your heart center in prayer. Rub them together, creating a little bit of warmth. And then place your hands over your eyelids. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale a sigh out of your mouth. 2 more. Last one. You can take a moment here before you move your hands to set an intention for your day ahead. One word or a sentence. And when you're ready, slowly move your hands away. You can open your eyes. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I really look forward to hearing your thoughts of the class today in the comments below. Do let me know how challenging this was for you. If you managed some of those transitions, if some of them were too tough, let me know, and that's okay. Perhaps the more you do the video, the easier it'll become. I'd also love to know what your intention was for today. I love to read your words of inspiration. Until next time, have a beautiful day ahead. Namaste.